At 46, Daniel Harper had everything most people dream of. He was the founder of Harper Digital Systems, a tech company that reshaped online security. His face appeared in business magazines. His net worth was measured in billions. Yet on this quiet afternoon, Daniel sat alone in his glass-walled office, staring at numbers that meant nothing. 6 months earlier, his marriage had ended. His ex-wife had wanted freedom. Daniel had wanted success. There were no children, no shared memories waiting at home. For the first time in his life, Daniel canceled everything: meetings, flights, dinners. He left the office early, changed into plain clothes, and drove an old pickup he rarely used into a working-class part of the city. He didn't know exactly what he was looking for. He only knew he needed something real. That's how he found Sonny's Diner. The place was small, warm, and worn in the best way. The smell of coffee filled the air. A woman in her early 30s moved between tables with practiced ease. She looked tired but kind. Daniel slid into a corner booth. "Coffee?" she asked with a smile. "Yes, please." Her name was Rachel. As Daniel sat there, he noticed a little girl at a side table doing homework. She had curious eyes and a messy ponytail. After a few minutes, she wandered over. "Hi," she said confidently. "I'm Mia," Daniel smiled. "Nice to meet you, Mia. My mom works here," she said, pointing proudly at Rachel. "She works really hard." "She does," Daniel said honestly. Rachel hurried over, embarrassed. "Mia, sweetheart, don't bother. She's fine," Daniel said quickly. "I like the company." Over the next few days, Daniel kept coming back. At first for the food, then for the atmosphere. Eventually for Rachel and Mia, he learned Rachel was raising Mia alone. She worked double shifts and lived in a small apartment above a grocery store. Money was always tight, but love was never lacking. One afternoon, Mia asked a question Daniel hadn't expected. "Do you have kids?" "No," he said gently. "Why not?" Daniel paused. "I thought I had more time." Rachel heard that and understood. A week later, Daniel arrived to find Rachel worried and exhausted. Mia sat quietly, pale and tired. "She's been feeling unwell," Rachel admitted quietly. "I should take her to a clinic, but I don't get paid until Friday." Daniel didn't hesitate. "How much do you need?" Rachel resisted, but life doesn't always allow pride. That moment changed Daniel. He realized how fragile life could be for people living paycheck to paycheck. How a small amount of money, something insignificant to him, could mean everything to someone else. When he returned days later, Rachel tried to repay him. Daniel refused. "Use it for Mia," he said. "That's enough for me." Weeks passed. Daniel helped Mia with homework. He listened to Rachel talk about her dream of becoming a nurse. He laughed more than he had in years. One evening, Mia handed him a drawing. It showed 3 people holding hands in front of the diner. "This is my family," she said proudly. Daniel felt something crack open inside him. Later that night, he told Rachel the truth, who he really was. She was stunned, hurt, confused. "Why didn't you tell me?" she asked. "Because here," he said quietly, "I wasn't a billionaire. I was just Daniel." And that mattered. Rachel didn't answer right away. Trust takes time. And Daniel waited. He didn't try to impress them with money. He showed up instead. He helped Rachel enroll in nursing school. He set aside a future fund for Mia, but quietly. When their building became unsafe, he bought them a modest home nearby. Nothing extravagant. Just safe, just warm. A year and a half later, Daniel and Rachel were married in the diner after closing hours. Mia scattered flower petals with a grin that lit the room. Months later, Daniel officially adopted her. When asked if she wanted him as her father, Mia smiled. "He already is." Years passed. Rachel became a nurse. Mia grew into a bright, caring teenager. And Daniel, once lost in success, found purpose in ordinary days. School events, pancake mornings, family dinners. One evening, Mia asked him, "Why did you come into the diner that first day?" Daniel thought for a moment. "I was searching for meaning," he said. "I found something better." "What?" "A family, because true wealth isn't counted in money. It's counted in love."